first bite.
Okay.
Reindeer hot dog. Good morning from Juneau, Alaska. It is cold. It is kind of rainy, but that's okay. We've got rain jackets and we're gonna go see some whales today. So we are doing a whale watching and lighthouse tour today. Oh, Sophia just squirreled out.
Oh,
what is it?
a seal.
Oh. Well, the seal has run away from us, but we'll try and catch him again. Anyway, we are touring today with Juneau Lighthouse Tours, and it's the only company that combines the whale watching with the lighthouse. So excited about this today. Hopefully the weather holds and we don't get rained on the whole time, but the whales don't care. They'll be out there anyway. So we've got our rain jackets. We're gonna make it work. Well, this is a nice surprise. We weren't expecting this. We're actually stopping at the Mendenhall Glacier. He said you got about 10 minutes, just sit, check out the glacier, take your pictures, and then we're heading on to the harbor. But that's very cool. I didn't know we were gonna do this because of all the times I've been to Juneau, I've never actually gotten to see Mendenhall Glacier. So there are two places you can view the glacier. There is a viewing platform that's right in the parking lot, or you can walk a little bit further down and there is a bridge over this river here. And to me, this is the best shot because you've got that water shot in front of the trees, in front of the glacier. Very pretty. All right, back to the bus and on to the whales. It's whale day.
Here.
Sophia picked me a flower.
It's pretty.
It is very pretty. We have made it to the dock and our boat is arriving to pick us up right now, and then we are going to head out and hopefully see a bunch of whales today. So it is a very great temperature right now. It's about 51 degrees. I'm totally comfortable in just a long sleeve shirt and pants, but we do have our jackets because getting out on that water, the temperature drops. It's like, it's windier, it's colder, and you're gonna want your jacket. We've got hats, gloves, everything in case it's really cold out there. So, fingers crossed, we see some wildlife today. Okay, so we are on the boat now. This is an enclosed boat. Yay, so we won't freeze to death going out to the water. So there was a tour that was coming off as we're coming on, and they said they saw a lot of whales, so I'm excited. Yeah, we got a really good seat right up at the front. So we've got a view out the front window and the side window. And then, of course, whenever they spot wildlife, we can go outside. Reviewing sea lions. There's a ton of them out here on the rocks. They're very loud, and there's one really big dude on the right. And he's just going rah, rah. So the original lighthouse was built here in 1902. It was built out of wood, so it did not last. The one that we see here now was built in the 1930s. It's made out of concrete. It is now solar powered and works on its own, so there's no need for a lighthouse keeper anymore. It is still actively maintained by the Coast Guard. But why were a lot of lighthouses built in this area? Well, the gold rush. Everyone was trying to get to Skagway, and they said there was over 300 crashes in 1898 alone, so they started popping up these lighthouses to keep people safe in the area. There is a lot of wildlife on the island. You can hear little critters running around, but mainly it's the bald eagles. I haven't seen any on the island, but I can hear them. They make this like loud chirping sound. We saw some a little while ago when we were on the boat, but definitely they're around this area because I can hear them. Oh, and this island is covered with gorgeous wildflowers, like everywhere. Beautiful. And it's just crazy how the temperature changes in Alaska. We were freezing earlier. It was really cold on the dock. We all put our jackets on. Now everyone's shedding layers. It's very warm here on this island. This is a rainforest, and there's certain areas that when you kind of walk into, you can feel it. It's cold, it's wet, and that's why it's so green and lush here, is because of the amount of rain that it gets.
Yummy.
Are they good?
They're very sour.
And if you're really adventurous, you can come and spend the night out here in the lighthouse. He said it only costs $50 to do that. That could be interesting. Interesting is the right word. Yep, that's the bed. You bring your sleeping bag and you sleep right there.
Doesn't feel good.
And it's snack time. Reindeer sausage. Yes. Oh.
Beautiful.
Oh.
Hello.
He's waving. Well, that was incredible. So we saw a whale breach, like fully out of the water breach. And of course, I did not have my camera running at that moment, but it looked like this. Insert photo here. But I did catch the same baby on a partial breach. There were two calves, baby whales, and they were playing with each other. And our guide said she has been doing this for 6 years and has never seen two baby whales interact like that. So that was super cool. So we were in an area with about 7 adults and 2 babies, and they were so active. I mean, we literally surrounded by whale activity. I didn't think the whale watching would get any better than what we experienced at the Kenai Fjords. We did see 3 different types of whales there, but getting a breach, a full body breach, oh, that was insane. Awesome. Okay, so I'm gonna leave a link down in the description for this tour. So when you're in Juneau, be sure and check it out because it was awesome. Okay, so our bus gave us the option to be dropped off in downtown, and of course, why wouldn't you do that? And we drove by a park, and there is a hot dog stand that looks like they have reindeer hot dogs. And Sophia is very excited about that. So we're gonna head that way to Marine Park and see if we can get us a reindeer hot dog. And then we're just gonna wander downtown for a little bit. It's about a 10-15 minute walk back to our ship. No problem, we can do that. All right, Sophia.
I get the first bite.
You get the first bite.
Okay.
Reindeer hot dog. How was it?
Really good. It was really, really good. I liked it.
All right, I'm gonna try it from this other end. That's yummy. So that reindeer hot dog's got a lot of flavor to it. It's got like a lot of seasoning and spices. It's almost like a little spicy. And then the roll is really good because it's not a standard hot dog bun. It's like a hoagie roll. And then we added grilled onions, cheese, and mayo to ours. So that's a good lunch. Man, we've been lucky all day. The sun actually came out while we were whale watching. And now we get dropped off the bus and it's sprinkling. Let's hope it just doesn't pick up any more than this because I have no problem walking around with a little sprinkle, but if it starts raining, that is a long trek back to the ship. All right, a few interesting facts about Juneau. This is the capital of Alaska. We saw the City Hall building back there, so it's the city plus it's the capital of the state. And you can't get here on a road. There are no roads that lead to Juneau. You have to come in by sea or by plane. So even though Juneau is on the mainland, these mountains that are surrounding Juneau and the ice field in those mountains that prevents roads from being built. So every time we've been to Juneau, we've been on a cruise ship. But if you want to come here, there's a ferry system. So you can't get your car to Juneau, you just can't drive it on the road the whole way. This is such a cool little spot we've never been to before. This is Deckhand Dave's Fish Tacos. Then there's crepes, there's food trucks, there's all kinds of stuff up in this area, and Alaska Brewing Company's up there too. So we're just gonna take a little walk through here. Dying right now. The smell is amazing. Literally, we walked out of the last store, like, what is that smell? What am I smelling? And then we turn the corner and it's fudge. Instead of fudge, you want freeze-dried gummy bears. Okay.
I'll eat this in one day.
Okay. So I'm a sucker for fudge, right? So I went in and got a half-pound of fudge, but they let me split it into 2 different flavors. So what I have here is standard milk chocolate, and this one is chocolate, peanut butter, and chocolate chips. It's called the Gold Rush, and it's a flavor I've never had before, so I have to try that. Yum. And I got a giant oatmeal raisin cookie. And Sophia got freeze-dried gummy bears. So yeah, we're suckers. That looks insane. Is a freeze-dried gummy bear. Is it good? I have no interest in those. It's all fudge for me. You're doing the happy dance?
More for me.
So to commemorate us seeing a whale breach today, we bought this. I got one for each of us because that doesn't happen every day. All right, we're officially saying goodbye to Juneau as we walk back to our ship, because our ship's parked down there. It's not one of these that's right here in the middle of town. So, good day.